Hey guys, what's up? So, as you may or may not know, I've just recently gotten married in the past few weeks, and today I thought it would be a really fun idea to show you what makeup I wore for the wedding and like how I did it. What I was gonna wear changed so much throughout like the couple years we've been engaged. It started off as I wanted to do something very dark and like gray, blacks and stuff like that, and then it moved into I wanted to do like a more fall look, kind of like that fall tutorial that I've done before. I will see if I can remember to link that when I post this. And I ended up settling on this look because we got married obviously a few weeks ago. It would have been July. We got married July 21st, and it was, I feel like a fall look wouldn't have been appropriate. The only thing that remained consistent is that I wanted to do some kind of red lip. So that is the only thing that remained consistent in what I did. I don't know whether or not I'm going to do the red lip, but I will show you what red lip I did. I might do it and then come back and show you. I used a lip tattoo and it takes about 15 minutes to set up. So let's go ahead and get started. The first thing that I did is use my Coola Dawn Patrol Classic Primer. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. I really wanted to make sure that my makeup had as much staying power as possible because I knew we were getting ready early. The wedding was at 3 and we started getting ready around 10:30 or 11. So I wanted to make sure that it would stay as well as it possibly could. I brought a bunch of products because honestly up until I started getting ready I had no idea what look I was going to do. So I brought like 3 palettes of eyeshadow, I brought multiple primers. Next up is my Makeup Forever foundation in the lightest shade, or in the shade Y205. Now I've actually been using this recently in a darker shade because I accidentally bought the wrong thing when I was running out of this. But for the wedding I wanted to make sure that I was using a color I was used to using because I know how it looks in pictures and videos. So I'm just going to put this all over my face using my Sedona 928 brush. So far being married is pretty awesome. It's kind of like spending every night with my best friend, which is really cool. We had a lot of fun on our honeymoon. We played a lot of mini golf and went to the aquarium. Mini golf, I tried so hard to win, but I never managed to win. We played like 8 rounds of it on 2 different days, and it was so fun. Like, honestly, as much as I love the aquarium, mini golf was probably my favorite thing we did. The aquarium was really cool though because we got to do a glass bottom boat thing over the shark tank, and it was super cool. Like, you go out and obviously the bottom is glass and you can see like the sharks and stuff below, and they said I think that the sharks, the way that the tunnels are curved make the sharks look 30% smaller than they actually are, so you could actually see their size, and it's so cool. The next thing I'm going to use is my Smashbox Studio Skin 24-Hour Waterproof Concealer in Fair. I'm just going to put this on my chin, nose, and forehead. I'm also going to put it under my eyes. Then I'm going to take the Sedona 928 brush and just blend all this. I've been loving this concealer lately, so it's primarily what I've been using. And a couple of nights when we were going out to dinner or something and I didn't want to put on like full makeup, I've actually used this as a foundation as well, like on my T-zone areas and under my eyes, and it blends so well and looks so nice. Like, you can't even tell that I don't have it all over my face. And it covers like all the little blemishes and stuff that I want to cover. After that, I'm going to be taking my Urban Decay primer potion, and I'm going to put that on my eyelids. Once I've done that, I'm going to take my Urban Decay Beach palette. I've been loving this palette lately, so I decided to use it for the wedding. And I'm going to start off with 16th Street, and I'm going to take that and put it on my eyelids. And I'm just going to kind of intensify it. I don't want it too intense, but I don't want it too light either. I wanted makeup that looks somewhat natural, but like also I wanted you to be able to see it. So that's why I ended up going with this look. After I've done that, I'm going to take my Elizabeth Mott blending brush and take Wedge, and I'm going to use that in the crease. I'm just going to use my fingers to kind of clean up the edges a little bit. Once I've done that, I'm going to take my Bare Minerals smudger brush and take Wedge and put that under my eyes. I'm not going to go all the way under, just halfway. Again, I'm just going to clean up the edges a little bit. Then I'm going to take my Luxie 207 angled shading brush and just take the color Salt and use that as a highlight. Once I've done that, I'm going to be taking my black, I don't know if that's Opal, brow shaper kit. This is something my little cousin gave me. She got it and it was too dark for her, so she asked if it would work for me, and it's actually perfect for me. So I'm just going to take this waxy color and use that in my brows first. And I don't fill them in a lot, I just kind of darken them out. I don't really reshape or anything like that. I just like to fix any like little sparse areas because my brows are already pretty thick. Once I've done that, I'm going to take some of the like little eyeshadow color and just go back through them again. And that's basically all I do for that. After that, I'm going to curl my eyelashes. And then I'm going to be using the Urban Decay Cannonball Ultra Waterproof Mascara. I used this during the wedding because I wasn't sure, I'm not much of a crier, but I wasn't sure if I would need it or not. I ended up not needing it, so I can't tell you how well it works as far as crying goes, but it does look really nice on the lashes, so I really have been liking this. So I'm just going to put it on my tops and bottom lashes. It's not heavy, which is cool. The reason I found this is because Andrew's mom was asking me if I knew of any good waterproof mascaras that weren't too expensive. And so I got on Sephora and was kind of just looking through the reviews, and this had good reviews, so I got her one and I went ahead and got me one along with it. And I actually really, really like it. And what's really cool is because it's so light, it doesn't get clumpy and messy, which is nice. So after I've done that, I'm going to wait just a second and then I'm going to actually curl my lashes again. Be very careful curling the second time because the lashes sometimes stick to the curler. So you want to make sure you don't just like pull it away really quickly. And I'm just going to use my finger to just kind of separate them any places that they've kind of stuck together. Once I've done that, I'm going to take my IT 5F Boys Pressed Powder and use that all over my face. Next up, I'm going to be taking my Benefit Hoola Bronzer and using that to contour. As you guys know, this is one of my favorite products, so I had to use this for the wedding. Once I've done that, I'm going to take a small blending sponge and just kind of blend this out so it's not so intense. Once I've done that, I'm going to take my Ulta blush brush and my Tarte Amazonian Clay Blush in Quickie. I'm just going to put that on my cheeks. Once I put that on my cheeks, I am going to take one of my favorite highlighters of all time, the Laura Mercier Starlight Mineral Illuminating Powder. And I'm going to take a Luxie 524 T brush. And I'm just going to use this in some key areas, like on my cheeks. I'm going to use it on the bridge of my nose, a little on my forehead, and on my cupid's bow. This is my absolute favorite. And I've known, this is another product that I've known had to be in the wedding video, or in my wedding in general. A little bit of it goes a long way, but I like to kind of intensify it. So after I've done that, I'm going to go away for a minute and do the lips, and then I'll come back and show you what the lips look like. I'll show you me putting it on, but then I'm going to go away for like 15 minutes until it dries. So I will be right back. So this is the Ready All Day Kiss Tattoo Lip Pat. I got it on Amazon. It's Korean. You can't read the instructions or anything. You have to go on the website to find them. But it's basically like a gel kind of thing, and you put it on your lips and let it dry for about 10 or 15 minutes. And then when you peel it off, your lips are a light tint of red. So I'm going to do that, and then I'll come back and show you guys. Okay guys, so I've had it on for about 10 minutes now. I can never remember if it's 10 or 15 minutes. I'm sorry if there's some background noise now, my dad's on the phone. But I figured I would show you guys how you do this after you put it on. So I don't know, I might include part of me putting it on. I'm not sure how much you could see the way I was sitting. If you don't get this on perfectly, because it's a lip stain, you can't really fix it once it dries. So you have to be really careful when you're putting it on. But the way you get it off is basically you just peel it off. So you have to grab it and like peel it. Sometimes pressing your lips together will help. But basically you just want to get like all of this dark red off of your lips. Sometimes it'll stay in some areas darker than others, especially if you haven't exfoliated. But yeah, basically you just want to pull off all of the dark red. I tend to kind of try not to get it in my mouth. It does not taste the best. But yeah, basically that's what you want to do. Normally I wouldn't use this, but in this case normally I do this at the sink where I can like wash it a little bit. But basically, other than that dark bit there, this is what it looks like. I wanted like a red lip for the wedding, but I didn't want something that would transfer onto Andrew because I knew he wouldn't like that. So these are something that I ordered kind of thinking maybe I could use them. And I was kind of trying to figure out how to do a red lip and stuff. And like these aren't an intense red, but like it's kind of a red tint. You can get it darker than this. If I had left it on maybe 5 minutes longer, it would have been a little more intense than this. But it just kind of gives like a red tint, like a cherry tint versus like in your face red, which I feel like looked really nice with this look for like a summer wedding. And I will say I did not have my hair straightened for all of the wedding. I had my hair curled when I had the veil on. You guys will definitely see pictures. If they're not out before this video, they'll be up after. I only had my hair straightened for the second dress because I had 2 dresses. I cannot wait to show you guys all of the pictures. I cannot wait to see all of them myself. I hope that you guys have enjoyed this tutorial. If you did, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe. Let me know if this is a look you would want to wear for your wedding, or like if you think this is a good idea or if you think I should have done something else. And I will see you guys later. Bye guys!